Joe, can you tell me about some of the things that you're announcing here at CES?
Absolutely. At CES, we're announcing pretty much everything in the showcase. What you'll see is a new 5-door refrigerator. It's new to the market. We're very excited about. We're announcing some laundry products connected with Nest that are very exciting and new. And we're also launching a new finished material, Sunset Bronze. It's a stainless steel application, brand new to the market, full launch at the CES show. We're excited about that as well. And right behind me, there's a showcase kitchen, kind of about the future, how to interact with it, how you would engage socially with it, what kind of technology, what kind of performance you get out of it.
Brett, so I know you guys have a relationship with Nest. Tell me about that partnership and what we're going to see from Nest in your products this year.
Yeah, so the Nest relationship is about 6 months old. It's a relationship we're very excited about. Even though Nest is a 3 or 4 year old Silicon Valley based company and we're a 103-year-old Midwestern based company, we share a lot of the same values, a lot of the same objectives. And one of those objectives, and probably the most important, is that the innovation and connectivity really needs to be purposeful for the consumer. So there's a very strong alignment between that approach and our own. And so we launched a connected washer and dryer back in June of this year, and the market response to that has been fantastic, and are launching a top-loading washer and dryer that works with Nest also here at the CES show. The relationship with Nest really allows us to take connectivity to the next level and have the home get smarter and adapt to the way that you live in and around the home. So one example would be if based on Nest, the home is set to away mode, it will turn down the heater on the dryer because you don't necessarily care when the dryer is done, and extend the cycle to save energy. Or if you leave the home and you left a load of laundry in the washer, it'll tumble fresh air through the wash to keep it dry and keep the dryer going to prevent wrinkles from setting in. So we're really getting to the point now where the home is starting to think and adapt to the way you live.
I know you have a social networked kitchen here set up. What is that? What does it do? I know it's conceptual. Can you tell me more about that?
Absolutely. It is a concept. It is kind of set to demonstrate what we can do with our product and interacting with online recipes and what have you. So there's a demo behind us that really sets up a big recipe. You're working on it, you realize you don't understand something, you pull up the recipe online, there's a projection of that recipe that you can kind of follow along. It actually tracks your movements with your oven and your cooktop to make sure you're engaging the right ingredients at the right time. And maybe you missed something, something's off, you're not sure what it is. So you can dial, do like a video call with a family member to say, hey mom, it doesn't taste right, what am I missing? Go through all the steps and she can explain to you that, hey, you missed whatever it was, basil or anchovy bits or whatever it is, and put that back in. And kind of have that experience where your use case, your life experience is better, and you're tying in product performance, social, all the benefits of the internet and what you're kind of doing every day. And so it's a bit of a demo, it's a prototype, but we think that's a space in which a consumer can come back and say, I got value out of that, and it's very natural. I'm not doing something I wouldn't do otherwise. So that's kind of the intent.
So you guys have a lot of announcements here, but there's a lot of smart appliances this year at CES. How is what you're doing different from what some of your competitors are doing?
Yeah, for me, I think the difference is that we're not just creating connectivity for connectivity's sake, to be honest. Everything that we're doing is very purposeful and led through the consumer's lens. The Nest example is one example of that. We're also announcing this week a relationship with Wink, which we're very excited about. Our view has been that Wink is one of the few companies that are really making the whole connected home space more accessible to more consumers. It's a little overwhelming for the average consumer, and we think partnerships with Wink and Nest enable us to simplify the experience, make it a little bit more accessible to more consumers.
Yeah, and maybe to build on that point for Brett, the top-load laundry that we're launching right now, it's set up differently than other competition. And a little bit to Brett's point on what matters to the consumer, the mental model is different. So it's actually asked the consumer what you're washing and how you want to wash it. So it's not getting very technical. It's not asking or delivering features or benefits they don't need. And then if you add the benefit of connected on top of that, you start to really engage with consumers in a way they already think for things that they already need. And I don't think anyone else is doing that.
That's a great point. So, for example, the permanent press cycle that we talk about all the time.
My favorite line, what's a permanent press?
No one knows what that cycle is, even within Whirlpool, and consumers just don't use it.
Exactly.
Consumers don't think about interacting with their laundry that way, and so the way even the console is laid out now, there's no connectivity story there, but it's really laid out in a way that simplifies the consumer's interaction with the machine, which is, I think, what we're all about.
Okay, Joe, I have to talk about the business. I know you guys are, doing really well, and the stock is performing well. Can you tell me about how the things that we're going to see here at CES, how they're going to affect the bottom line, revenue, and sales?
Yeah, I mean, everything here is an investment on our part with a goal of something. So we think they're all contributors to making us better in the future. I would say the tech side, the product's the lifeblood of the industry. If you don't have great product, you're not going to be successful. We think we do. I would also say our brands are very important. We offer a portfolio of brands that no one else does. Whirlpool brand showcased here, but we have many other great brands, Maytag and Jenner and KitchenAid, Manna, and you'll also see all new campaigns for Maytag and Whirlpool that have launched in the last couple of months. They kind of build very naturally with the product launches and then all the technology and consumer use cases that we're bringing forward. So all those combined are really the assets that we're looking for.
So shareholders should be excited about what you're announcing here at CES?
Well, I mean, look around and you can be the judge for yourself. We're very excited about what's here.
Joe, Brett, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.